Good morning, you guys. I am so excited for today because we're gonna get a lot done. I have the whole week off, but Alex is working today, tomorrow, and only half of Wednesday, so I have 2.5 days. This girl. Okay. Sorry about that. With that being said, we got a lot to do today. I'm hoping I can get all of this done today that I'm about to list off. It's already 10, so we'll see, but preferably before Alex gets home from work. But anyway, so y'all know me, I always have a list. I would like to clean the bathroom, dust, go to Costco because I need to buy the dog's food. I would also like to cook as much of the dog's food as I can. I need to go to the bank to make a deposit. I need to go to UPS. I also need to go to USPS to drop off some presents for my dad to send off to him. And then lastly, I would like to declutter my makeup. I have an executive Costco membership, so I could have showed up at 9. An hour before they open, but obviously didn't happen. So I think in order to kind of make everything work to where I don't have to leave the house more than once, I think this is the order it'll happen. So I'll go to USPS first to drop off my dad's present, my dad/brother's presents, and then I'll go to the bank and UPS because those two places are close to each other. And then I'll go to Costco on my way back home. And then we'll do everything else here at home, obviously. So that's the plan. I'm gonna have to put my hair back. I'm sorry, y'all, but I love wearing my hair down because it's just so long, but I also need it out of my face and it keeps getting in my face. I don't know how other girls do it with their hair down in their face all the time. I can't handle it, especially when I'm trying to focus. I got things to do. Anyway, hair is back. Let's go. Y'all, there's a cat in this tree. Can you see it? And it's driving Natalie crazy. She's already tried getting it. Look at her, she's just like staring at it. Okay, I'm kind of out of breath, sorry. You can see all this stuff over there. That was a nightmare. Okay, well, it could have been worse. But I severely underestimated how much of a difference that 1 hour makes. Like executive members getting in 1 hour early makes a huge difference because it was a zoo. People were so rude. It was just ridiculous. I'm never doing that again. Unless they absolutely have to. That took longer than it arguably should have. Part of it is because I had to go to, I went to go in, right? I scanned my app, whatever. And the little old lady was like, oh no, you need a picture, you have to go around to the customer or membership desk or whatever to get your picture taken. I'll take your cart, or I'll keep your cart while you go. And I was like, wow, okay. So I went, got my picture taken, got my membership card with my picture on it, went all the way back. This sweet old lady was like, I kept your cart for you. She literally did. And she was like, thank you so much. And I was like, yep. I spent $541.39 and I accidentally bought extra ground turkey. I was only supposed to get 1 4-pack. I got 2, so my bad, but whatever. I could have saved 25 bucks. I got 7 lamb legs, so hopefully that'll be enough for 3.5 weeks because I'm transitioning them from chicken to lamb. Well, chicken and ground turkey to lamb. So we'll see how it goes. So I have a 1.5 weeks worth of chicken. I couldn't find the green beans for the life of me, so I don't know if they just didn't have them or I was as blind as a bat, but couldn't find those, so got double the amount of broccoli. Couldn't find the quinoa for the life of me either. So I've made a King Soopers order on Instacart, so I'm waiting for that. But it's only, y'all, it's almost 1:30. Isn't that ridiculous? But aside from that, I got all the other errands done that I needed to get done. I'll probably just I'll clean the bathroom now, because if I start cooking now, then I won't get to anything else. So I'll clean the bathroom now, declutter my makeup, because that shouldn't take too long, because I don't have that much anyway. And I hate dusting. I hate it so much. I know it needs to be done, but I hate it. It makes me want to just throw away everything we have. You know? That's such a first world problem. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's keep chugging along. Okay, sorry it's kind of dark. I for sure need to go through this because I like hardly ever touch what's in here. This is not all of my lip products, but many of my lip products that I don't use. I'll probably get rid of all of these, to be honest. But so this is NYX matte lip liner, sweet matte lip liner in the shade Vintage. I've had this for years. NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade On a Mission. Another NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Rebel Red. Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipstick in Nosferatu. Sorry, Nosferatu, but we all know what it's supposed to be. NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Goal Getter. NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Evil Genius. NYX Powder Puff lippy in the shade Group Love. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. It's not like I'm going to be wearing them. But this is the stuff that I've had that I don't really wear just because, honestly, I just don't really have time to wear anything other than what I wear. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Hyper Light liquid lipstick in the shade Moonflower. Everlasting lip liner in Lolita 2. NYX Lingerie XXL matte liquid lipstick in the shade Stamina. NYX Lingerie XXL matte liquid lipstick in the shade Untamable. NYX lip pencil in the shade Nutmeg. This is Huda Beauty's lip contour in the shade Cheerleader. NYX lip pencil in the shade Burgundy. And NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Ambition Statement. What is this? This is NYX Smooth Lip Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cherry Cream. So yeah, all of this is at least a year old, I believe. I know some of this I got on Amazon back when I was still buying from Amazon. And yeah, that was last year at some point. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of them all, unfortunately. But I'm choosing to see this as a good thing because, one, I'm making space for other things that I actually use. Two, I know what I actually use now. Whatever. I found the combo that I like that works for me, so there's that. Okay, this is where I keep my eyeshadows that are small enough to fit in here. I also, this palette that I have used before, okay? This is the Whatever, wow, eyeshadow palette by ColourPop. And honestly, I love all these shades, and this one, clearly my favorite because I've hit pan on it. But like, look at how beautiful all of these are. But like, I don't wear them. I like never wear eyeshadow anymore, really. This is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette. Makeup Geek and Manny MUA, maybe? I don't know. I bought this secondhand from a high school friend of mine, so I really just got it because I like this shade. But I'll probably get rid of that. I just hate getting rid of eyeshadow palettes because even though it says 6 months, 12 months, whatever, they last forever, much longer. And the only reason I'm getting rid of these is because I do not use them, and I have not used them in years. So this one, oh, if you're from my original channel, then you'll recognize this, but this is a Gothic Romance palette by Necromancy Cosmetica, and it's gorgeous. I do love this, like, but I, again, never use it anymore, really, just because I don't want to say I don't have time, because I'm sure I could take the time and make the time, but I don't want to be waking up early enough for that. And I don't make videos on my main channel anymore, really. So I like this palette. This is a dupe for one of Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palettes, but this is Makeup Revolution London Ultimate Nudes Dark Shadow Palette. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. It's not like you can go get it, or maybe you can, but I like this shade. Not that you can see that well, but this one was my favorite. And this one. Not that it matters, but getting rid of those. Now, I'm like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? I don't know. Even like when I was dusting, I was like, what do I do with this? Like the black mail holder thing. I don't know what to do with that. This beautiful holder. I'm not going to be getting rid of anything in this because I actually use this stuff for the most part. I have this that I'll be getting rid of, Plump Right Back primer by NYX. Oh, do I really have this? Man. Epic Ink Liner by NYX. Love this stuff. This is my favorite eyeliner. I should probably move this because some of this stuff is kind of warm, and I'm wondering if that's maybe ruined some of it. But whatever. I have this NYX XXL lingerie, whatever, liquid lipstick in the shade Naughty Noir. It's just a black lipstick. I'll keep that because I don't have one from Black Moon Cosmetics. Aside from the lip duo that I normally wear, Black Moon Cosmetics are the only other lipsticks that I wear. Gosh. But I don't have one in black, so. Oh, I also have eyeshadow tape, which I don't really use. Oh, look, I have more in here. This tool goes with the eyeshadow tape. Or eyelid tape, not eyeshadow tape. Gosh. A roll of washi tape, which I'll throw away because I don't use it. And then I have these eyeshadows, these loose powder eyeshadows that I bought from, oh, what are they called? Tater Rounds Beauty. She did a collab with Legia Resurrected, and so I have the two eyeshadows that I liked from the collection, but just the red, Lucia, and La Favorite. It's a gray. Maybe I should keep it because this is like the best red eyeshadow I've ever used that's cruelty free, I should say. But yeah, those are years old. And then I have this C&D nail and cuticle oil that's so cute. I want to keep it because it's cute. Okay. Oh yes. I have a NYX matte lip liner in Los Angeles. This is the one that I use religiously. And And then some other makeup in here that I don't use. Makeup Geek Nude Eyeliner. Gonna throw that away. Brow pencil, NYX brow pencil, micro brow pencil in black. 2 NYX lipsticks. One is Wine Goals, the other is Opinionated. Here's those. This is a Kat Von D Everlasting Hyper Light liquid lipstick in Jupiter's Eye. I did like this shade. Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer by NYX in the shade Light Ivory. Just a spoolie. Don't know why I have this. I guess I'll keep it because I'm sure it'll come in handy. I need to wash this. This is that mascara shield. I think that's what it's called. This is a e.l.f. angled blush brush. I want to keep this for when I find a powdered contour product that I like. I don't know why I bought this. This was a waste of money. Why did I do this? But this is Fenty Beauty's Fly Pencil Long Wear Pencil Eyeliner in the shade Cherry Punk. Yeah, I've never used this, which is unfortunate, and I'm not going to, I don't think, but I feel bad. I guess I'll keep it. Keep one thing. I have a backup thing of brow gel by NYX. This angled eyeshadow brush. It was part of the kit or collection or whatever from a set that a friend gave me. I have 2 Epic Wear waterproof eye and body liquid liners by NYX. One is just red, the other is black metal. I haven't used these in years. And then good old handy dandy NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Remember when these were like what you used? Black Bean. Use that. Haven't used that in ages. Okay, there's all that. Alright, I guess that's it. That's all the makeup I had to declutter. I'm literally just going to be cooking the rest of the day, which isn't all that interesting to watch, but I guess none of this has been interesting to watch, so. Apologies for my appearance, but it's a little after 3:30 and I've been cooking for the past like 4 or 5 hours, cooking the dog's food. I'm on the last week. We are almost done. So yeah, this is taking longer than I thought it would, to be honest, but it's fine because if I do it all now, I won't have to do it for the rest of the month until next month. So the oven has been on pretty much all day, so the Excel build next month is going to be fun. But yeah, I've learned that 2 lambs a week is insufficient for them. They need like 4. Since I'll be cooking literally the rest of the day pretty much, I will pick it back up tomorrow. The way Natalie is staring at me. Girl, what? I'm sure you wouldn't be bored if you went outside. Natalie, what do you want? She's looking at me like, you know exactly what I want. Anyway, hello. I woke up at like 4 this morning and could not get back to sleep. I woke up at 4 this morning and couldn't get back to sleep, so I just got up and had a really long quiet time, and I decided to journal. Y'all, I never do this, okay? I was looking at this. First time I ever wrote in this was around the time that I got it. Maybe not. But well, maybe I'm looking at it. Okay, April 6th, 2024 is the first time that I wrote in this. The last time that I wrote in this before today was January 11th of this year. Okay, and aside from that, I've only written in it 1, 2, 3. Well, it looks like I kind of used it as a quiet time journal, maybe like twice, but 3 times. Anyway, point is, I was like, I clearly have a lot going on up here, which is why I couldn't get back to sleep. So clearly I just need to get it all out and just write it all down, and then I can move on with my life. So that's what I did. This morning I had a quiet time, which was nice. What did I for my quiet times recently, I've been reading that book, Made to Tremble. Although I will say, when was it? Yesterday? Monday? I don't know. The 22nd, whenever that was, there was some false doctrine in there, and I was like, can't do this. So I've had to put it down for a few days. But today, I read sometimes when I don't know what to read specifically, I'll like look for resources or whatever. And if something is like, hey, this sounds good, then I'll look at that. So I saw a Daily Grace blog post. It was called How to Rejoice Always, Small Habits, Big Faith. And I was like, that's what I need. I need to rejoice always. Learn how to rejoice always, right? So I read Philippians 4:4. And what I liked was that they started, or she listed some things that what joy in the Lord or rejoicing in the Lord is not. And the first thing was faking a smile, counting your blessings while ignoring your struggles, and chasing/forcing a spiritual high feeling in your day-to-day. And I was like, bruh, I need that. Something she said was joy in the Lord flows out of consistent, unhurried time in the presence of God. Key word for me, at least, is unhurried. Part of me thought about doing monthly spiritual goals for next year, but I was like, that's a lot, kind of, maybe. I'm already doing a lot. I've been overwhelmed, and I think that's the biggest thing I've learned this year is that I can't do everything. Just because you can, technically, technically, doesn't mean you should. And that's what I've learned. I could not go to work full time, be a part-time student, be a church administrator / the video person, kind of be married with dogs, and on top of all that, study for my PE exam. I learned I couldn't do all of that. And at the heart of it all, be a disciple. I'm sorry, I can't have my hair like this. I need to have it back. So the biggest thing I've learned this year is that I cannot / should not do everything. At least, certainly not all at once. Oh, and I'm a small business owner. And what I want to go after next year, I know for sure I want to, I'm going to say this and it's going to sound so cliche and normal, but just bear with me for a second. I want to have a deeper relationship with God, but here's what I mean. Okay, so I need to connect with him, like, emotionally, which is hard for me to do, period, with pretty much anything. Maybe. How do I explain it? There's just a certain level of intimacy that's lacking between God and I need that to be fixed. Because I think part of that is just knowing him. Because I think somewhere along the line I've turned him into, a big man in the sky. It's like it's more of a relationship based on like punishment, which isn't good, right? Like perfect love drives out fear, right? And I have not been made perfect in love yet, so that's what I want to work on. I just want to just be so deeply in love with God. That's what I want. I want next year to be like, and I need to fight for it, and I know that, and I think this year I have not been fighting for it. Like, I've known it all year this year. That's that, I guess. I have my candle going here. I've been trying to burn through all the candles that I have just to make more space and so I can say that I'm using them. I've been mildly binge watching, what's her name? This YouTube channel. It's just like, and I needed it, especially after yesterday. Y'all, yesterday I was in a mood, okay? I was and of course in the moment I didn't realize it, but in hindsight it's 2020, but in the moment I was struggling so bad. I did not want to be cooking dog food for 7-8 hours, because after I checked in with you guys, I didn't end up cooking our food, meal prepping for us, so the food's still uncooked in the fridge, but I spent the rest literally till I didn't finish the dog's food until probably like 5:45, 6 o'clock p.m. and I was bitter about it, which is stupid because, you know, I theoretically only have to do this once a month, okay? So I can calm down, all right? The whole point of me doing this is so that I don't have to do it every Saturday. And I have this big house. I have 2 lovely, crazy dogs. I have a husband who loves me, who comes home and he gives, and he tried to help clean, and I just had an attitude with him, and I'm over here like struggling my face off because I finally have the deep freezer that I asked for, and now I'm upset that I have to fill it. Like, what is wrong with me? Anyway, how did I get there? I've been watching this girl. Her name is Josie Lifts Things. I've been watching her videos, and I'm like, it's so grounding and humbling, and I'm like, bruh, how am I over here? I'm over here with everything that I have, claiming to be the disciple, and I'm like struggling my face off because I have to cook food for my dogs. And you got people over here literally living in a city of trash, and they're happier than me. Gosh. It's just, and that's one of the things that I love about the internet, is that you can see how people live across oceans. Like, there's so much I could say. Long story short, I'm in a better mindset, a better headspace than I was yesterday, and I have no room to complain about anything. That's not to like minimize or say that my feelings aren't valid. That's not to say that all of those things can just go out the door because I'm not living in a city of trash. That's not what I'm saying. It's more like just internally and mentally to help just to like remember where you're at, what you have. It's just part of learning how to be content in every situation, I guess. You can also only go so far comparing one life to another, because I'm not them and they're not me. I'm also like, sometimes I get this way about when I watch certain vloggers, and you know, they have their huge custom built house in Texas, you know, and no debt, and they can go to Starbucks every day, multiple times a day, this and that. I can start to get envious of them. I guess that's me confessing. Not funny. I don't know why I did that, but their lives are so different than mine, and mine are so different from theirs, and it's just, comparisons only go so far, right? But I think it's, to a degree, comparisons are good because they help you, they kind of like, well, I don't know. You know what, I'm not going to go off on a tangent because I also don't want to have to edit this clip later because it's going to be long. But point is, I'm grateful for what I have, and I'll leave it at that, okay? Just stop talking. I have no clue what I'm going to do today. I said I was going to do nothing, but doing nothing stresses me out. Something else I did that I didn't film was what did I do? I made the 2026 admin spreadsheet for the church admin stuff that I do, so that's good because that was a pretty hefty thing. I also made like our personal 2026 budget spreadsheet, but like I said earlier in the video, I'll talk more about that on my budgeting channel, but I did make that as well. So may or may not read. I started Moby Dick and I've never read it before. To be honest, I've only read the first chapter, but I don't like it. which is not a good sign. Logan.